decent.
Face down in the shit. Promise I will never quit. Pour until the bottle's done. Tell me, are we having fun? Face down in the shit. Promise I will never quit. Pour until the bottle's done. Tell me, are we having fun? Face down in the shit. Promise I will never quit. Pour until the bottle's done. Tell me, are we having fun? Face down in the shit. Promise I will never quit. Pour until the bottle's done. Tell me, are we having fun? X-rated.
Hey, this is Red Band coming to you live from the Ice House Comedy Club here in Pasadena, California for a new episode of XXX Squad. And now here's the very, very sexy
Oh, it's so sexy.
Dana Dearmont.
Woo! Our theme song makes me want to crunch my abs.
That's your theme song?
Yeah.
I like.
I'm crunching my abs super tight. I'm so white I can't even begin to fucking not be embarrassed of myself. Hey, and that was a Mad Decent video. That was Diplo.
Yeah.
With our lovely guest, Skin Diamond.
Woo.
You're fucking famous. Do you know that?
I try not to think about
she throws up into the mic. Great beginning of the show. Puke noise. People will like not know me, and they're like, "What do you do for a living?" And I'm like, "I'm a porn star, believe it or not." And they're like, "Oh, do you know Skin Diamond?" I'm like, "Yes, I fucked her.
Lucky.
I fucked her with a gun."
Yes, you did.
I did.
She really did.
With a gun?
Fucked her with a gun.
It was a gun dildo.
Oh.
Well, it was still enough of a gun for me.
It was pretty awesome.
It's like the ultimate like penis envy like thing. Like I'm fucking you with a gun. Like this is super scary looking, and this is how I want people to feel about me all the time. Gun in your snatch.
Gun in the snatch.
And that was in Ali Hayes has been blackmailed. We did a scene together. She was the black one.
I was the black one.
Interracial.
Does it count as interracial if it's two girls? Not really.
No, it's like a racist thing. That means there's a black guy there.
It's only interracial if it's a black guy. Not if it's like an Asian guy with a white girl or a Hispanic guy with a white girl. It's only black
guys.
which is a little weird.
That is weird.
So the racist people know what to buy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's funny because there was a study to see who bought the most interracial videos, and it was like the South, like the most racist states buy the most videos, unless they just burn them all. Who knows? But
It's because it's
That's
such a
cool.
taboo.
As long as you buy it, I don't give a fuck what you do with it. That's awesome.
yeah.
And Brian was like, "Is she Asian? What is she?" I'm like, "She's black, man."
Well, you have
mixed.
Yeah, she's.
You are mixed. All right.
multi-ethnic.
What are you What are you mixed with?
On my dad's side is Ethiopian and Danish, and then on my mom's is Czech, Yugoslavian, and German.
Oh, perfect. I like the German part the most. But that I mean, because like when you look at you, I thought you were some kind of exotic Asian, like something different.
Everyone does. Everyone.
She's like a Eurasian. She's got that Eastern European. That's why she's got a perfect body, and I hate her.
Shut up.
I have to crunch my abs
You
so
have
hard.
tighter abs than mine.
Thank you for noticing.
Ab off. Let's have an ab off.
Ab off. Okay. Ready? Here
Okay.
come my abs.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Let me smoke the cigarette faster so my abs get tighter.
All right, who goes first?
I look decrepit right now. I'm like,
these are my. I don't really have abs. I'm just.
so thin. It's your Ethiopianness. You're so skinny.
Yeah, it's because I'm Ethiopian.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's rude. I'm sorry. I'm so rude. Okay, my turn. I'm dressed like Teeb today. I got a stripy scarf combo.
Water bottle.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Work it. Whoa, crunch those abs.
For the audio listeners, there's some. It looks like Jason Tebow's neck.
I have a 40-year-old man neck for abs.
Do you work out every day, or you are one of the lucky ones that doesn't have to do shit?
The last time I worked out was I don't even remember. I don't really work out much.
She gets sexercise.
I just
She works a lot.
I sexercise.
She gets a lot of that D.
It's all the grinding.
She gets all the D.
Grinding on
She's
stuff.
popular. She's a grind on the D.
Yeah, that's how I work out.
Now, you just got your driver's license, Dana told me, or you told me. Or
I
Yes.
did. It's
That's why it took her an
terrifying.
hour and a half late.
well, also the traffic was a bitch.
Oh, it's really bad.
But then I got lost, and trying to navigate when you're lost and
She also
need
had
to
to
pee,
pee, yeah.
and you're a new driver. I was just driving around and huge. Like I drove the wrong way for a really long time because I was looking at my navigation wrong, and yeah.
And you were in Palm Springs, and you were like, "What the hell?"
Did you just move here? Is that why you didn't have a driver's license, or is
Well, I grew up in Scotland, so I moved here 2 years ago. But I was so terrified of other drivers here that it took me a really long
As well
time
you
to
should be.
actually suck it up and get my license.
how'd you get
So-
around? Just your boyfriend? You had to have a boyfriend the whole time.
Well, the first
Perish the
year,
thought. No.
the first year before I got in porn, I was fucking broke as shit, and so I was getting the bus, which was horrible.
You start riding a fucking bus.
Bus stop girls.
And then once I got into porn and had a little bit of some dollars, I had a driver for a while.
Wow, pimping.
Chauffeur.
So it would still suck though, because I would only use my driver for work, and so getting around sucked.
And then you
Wow.
hermited with your cats.
Yes, with
Like
my
me.
little kitties.
Now, like, I could never imagine learning how to drive here like you. I think that's the most craziest thing I've ever heard. Could you imagine? Wait, Dana, you're from here, so didn't you? You grew up. in
But
this.
when I moved here, I didn't have a driver's license because I had my driver's license taken away because I was an irresponsible 21-year-old and I got a DUI
Ooh.
right after I turned 21. And
Yeah.
it's been 12 years. Like Halloween was like 12 years. I got a Halloween DUI.
And did you pass the first time your
I
driver's
did.
test? You did. I know
did.
somebody that is 26 that had to retake their driver's license because they moved to California and they failed it twice.
Well, surprisingly, it was really easy, which is why I think there are so many awful drivers here, because you don't really have to do anything to pass. You have to just drive in a straight line, not hit anything, and then, pull up to a curb. You don't even have to parallel park in between anything. You
Are you
just
serious?
pull up to a curb. That's it.
Yeah.
And
We had to do the parallel parking cone thing.
no, I
where
didn't do
you
that.
Yeah, that's what we did in driver's ed.
Yeah.
So when I moved to LA, I didn't have a car or any money, and I was like a drunk stripper and shit. And I had a boyfriend, and I made him drive me around all the time, and I was also super mean to him, and that's probably why it didn't work out. But I finally got my driver's license, and I almost didn't pass because the lady was like, "You didn't look behind you when you like pulled like to do like the little curb parking thing." But I was like, there was nothing there, because I'd already driven like 10 years. Like I drove without a license all the time and shit. I was like so bad. Now I never break the law, hardly.
Well, I think the hardest part was always the written test because there was like tricky questions.
There's a
that-
lot of
I
trick
almost,
questions.
I almost failed.
I did fail the written the first time.
Oh yeah, that one's hard because they try to fuck you up.
Yeah, like if you go up to a stop sign and it's missing the stop sign, but it's supposed to be one, do you call the authorities? Just get out of your car or drive through it? It's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, they're kind of assholes about that.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Do you like living out here in LA? I mean, have you been around the United States at all, or do you think like the whole United States is like LA? Like,
Well, actually, when I was born in California, and my parents were missionaries, and they weren't like crazy strict missionaries. They were the fun Christians that they would go around and do drama sketches about Jesus and make it fun and write songs about it and whatever. So when I was a baby, we used to drive all over America, and they used to preach. And so I've actually been all over America. I just don't remember it.
Are you super religious because of this?
Fuck
Yeah.
no. I mean, wait.
Fuck yeah,
what?
of course.
I'm so religious. No,
So
I'm
many
not
super
at
religious
all.
women in the porn industry right now.
Does that ever happen ever?
I don't know.
I know that
Every now and then I hear someone say something about being religious or like girls getting fucked like wearing crosses. And I'm like, what's going on here? Like this girl's not going to be here in 3 months.
well, there's that one chick who, what's her website, like Christian porn star or something. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh no.
The
No.
crazy Monica Foster.
Oh yeah.
And she's like,
she was in the Cosby one.
She gives me a lot of shit all the time about stuff that doesn't even make sense because I think she's a little.
She's on
yeah.
speed or something.
She's a little crazy.
Allegedly. Wow, I want to look at who this girl is now. Monica Foster.
This is like opening a fucking giant
Oh
can
God,
of
we
worms.
should not talk about her.
Wow, look at
She's
her
like-
avatar. It's even got a cross in it and some roses.
She
See?
is going to be so mad
Cuckoo.
at me.
So, like, I wonder,
fine.
does she get? I'm gonna
Come
follow
for me,
her.
bitch. Come for
Do you-
me.
Like, is she one of those girls you think that likes to be like fucked by guys dressed up as priests and shit like that? You think, or is she just?
My theory is that she wanted to make it big in porn and then couldn't for whatever reason. So now she's just attacking
Yeah,
porn.
most anti-porn crusaders didn't really have the gusto to make a living getting fucked.
Yeah. But it's so stupid. 'cause
It's harder than it looks. She said.
Yeah. So enough about her.
Did you start off girl, or did you go straight into the guy girl, or?
Well, I did all of my scenes in 1 week. Like my first girl, my first boy girl, my first anal, my first whatever.
That's my girl.
I
Wow.
Straight to A.
I didn't think that I was going to be in porn
Nobody
as
ever
a career.
does.
I was just doing it to see if it was fun.
9 years
And
later, right here.
so I wasn't like planning on being like, oh, I need to be business minded about it and I shouldn't do this right away. I was
Right.
just kind of like, well, this is fun. Oh, well, I like anal. I'm going to do that. That's fun.
Tell me more. I
Wow.
love it.
Yeah.
She's awesome. You started out at Burning Angel too. You were like
Yeah.
one of those Burning Angel girls.
Well, I had pink hair when I first did
Yeah.
my first scenes.
And then all the girls, after you came in the business, all the girls started shaving the side of their head, and they just came for your look.
Yeah, a lot of people have been doing that now. I've actually been thinking about drastically changing my hairstyle soon because I'm kind of sick of.
Like, what are you thinking?
I don't
Platinum
know.
blonde.
I was gonna say she would be a
probably-
hot blonde.
Probably super short, something kind of like Halle Berry-esque kind of thing.
Shut up.
Maybe, I don't
Oh
know.
my
I don't know. I'm
I like
bored
it.
of my hairstyle. I've had my hair shaved for like 3 years, so I feel like it's time. Growing it out's gonna be a fucking bitch.
It suits. Oh yeah, you're not like it's gonna be like.
Which is why I was thinking
Straight out
short.
one
I know
side.
it's gonna
Just start fresh.
Maybe you can get a little lace front for a while and just kind of do the wig thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get away with
maybe.
that.
Well, a lot of black girls wear wigs anyway, so I'd just be
Yeah.
going with the
Just
crowd.
gotta get your hair did.
Oh, it's awkward.
No, I think wigs are hot. Like, yeah, just shave over, start fresh, wear crazy wigs. Who cares? That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know wigs get itchy though.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're sweat. I'm just so scared of like if I'm doing a scene or something and my wig falls off, which happened to me when I was a stripper once. When I was still stripping in Scotland.
You were a stripper in Scotland. Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta
That's where
talk
I
about
started.
this. Is it different? Is like in Scotland? Yeah. Do you have to have wooden
You're
shoes
like the
on,
hot-
or is there more
No,
flies?
That's not
or-
Scotland. You're messing.
That's a different country.
Oh, right.
Denmark or something.
Yeah, that
Holland.
is I don't
Holland
know.
or something.
Scotland. I don't know what
But-
that is.
Scotland is like
Is that train spotting?
Kilt.
Yes.
Okay.
Edinburgh.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's where actually the opening scene where you see him running downstairs and he gets hit by a car. That was right below where I used to live.
Are you serious? That's one of my favorite movies, and I just watched it 2 days ago. And he laughs at the
great movie.
camera. Ha ha ha! Right into the.
Yeah, stripping in Scotland was definitely different because they don't tip the stage there
Oh.
because they don't have pound. I mean, they do have pound notes, but they're kind of like They're
They
trying to
just
get
give you
rid of them.
stacks of
so they have
coins.
pound coins, and you can only imagine trying to make it rain with a bunch of coins. Be
right.
like girls ducking for cover.
Well, I
and
heard they
shit.
have that like magnet pull in Canada for the coins because they do put coins on stage in Canada. So they have this pull at the end. They just go around and collect it by a magnet.
We
Like
didn't do
somebody
that.
picking up trash on the side of
Yes.
the highway
Yes.
with like a little stabby stick
And they,
thing.
they glitter it out and put diamonds or stuff on it. So they have
It's
their
like a
own little.
pimp cane with a magnet on the end.
Yeah, once when I was stripping in Scotland, I still had pink hair, and I discovered that I made more money if I had normal colored hair. So I used to wear wigs, and once when I was working, I was drinking wine because it was a slow night and we were fucking bored. And I went on stage and I was, very into dancing. So I'm like throwing
You're
my
like,
head
fuck it, I
around.
just want to dance.
And
These guys are losers. I'm just going to dance by myself. I don't even care if they watch.
It was really
Dance like no one's
embarrassing.
looking.
It was so embarrassing. I was dancing very vigorously, and I threw my head back. My wig flew off, so I tried to make it a part of the show, and I had this head sock on, and I'm taking it off. I finished the song, but I left immediately after that. 'cause
You're
I
like,
was so
womp
embarrassed.
womp.
Bum, 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 bum.
After that, I used to clip my wigs onto my head.
Oh, good. I can do you one better. I used to strip at Pleasures in Pasadena, and I got really drunk, and I was wearing like slip-on fucking lucite shoes, like fucking Shauna Sands. Or like,
Wait, there's a strip club here?
no, it's not there anymore. It looks like an IHOP. It was like a converted IHOP, and it looked just like an IHOP, but with like topless dancers inside. Sad topless dancers. And I was doing a pole trick. I was spinning around the pole, and my shoe like flew off, like way off the stage, and it whizzed by this guy's head by like inches. And he was
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
"What?" And I was like, oh, I could have just killed that guy. And then I was like hobbling. I only had one shoe on. I was like, well, I'll take the other shoe off and just do this barefoot, I guess. I was like, and I chose like really long songs because I was like, the longer I'm on stage, the more chances they, the longer they have to give me $1 million, which I thought was going to happen, and just like never happened. But also when I was a stripper too, when you mentioned the coins, there's this guy who's like too lazy to go up to the tip rail, and so he would just put a bunch of quarters like in $1 and throw it, like lob it
Whoa.
from like way back in the seats onto the stage like a fucking grenade. And I was like, who's that? Oh, it's money. I'll take it.
That's great.
I'm like, what is, oh, it's $2. Yeah. I'm into that all of a sudden.
Are strip clubs in Scotland, do they have like full nudity with alcohol, or is it the
Yes.
same, like everything else is the same? Or
Fuck yeah,
It's
party.
pretty much everything goes. I mean, you know.
Because I know when I was in Japan, it was just like whatever you wanted to do. Like you got a private
Yeah.
dance. It was like there wasn't a guy going, "Don't touch her" or anything. It was like, "All right, you got 2 minutes, do whatever." And it was just like, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, it was hard to make money because if you were one of those girls that didn't do extras, then it was kind of difficult. And I was one of the few girls that wouldn't do extras.
And look at you
'cause-
now.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between having sex with someone that's tested and then getting all your shit onto some other guy's shit that you don't even know where he
Right.
comes from. Or
Yeah.
if he's
I didn't even
got
think to fuck the
anything.
girl. I was just like, "Wow, I can touch her boobs," and they won't
Aw.
get mad.
Oh,
You're
you
so
can.
cute.
You could touch. I mean, you weren't technically supposed to,
Right.
but they don't give a shit. But even here, they don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
But you don't really
As
want
long
to
as
touch
you don't
somebody
get
that's
caught.
in a strip club anyway. Because when I used to I always got sweatpants guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
sweatpants. And this one guy was like, I have a condom on because I'm going to bust a nut. He would like put a condom on for his lap dance. He would fucking totally jizz his pants, but he didn't want to seep through his Adidas track pants.
Well, that was considerate of him.
Yeah, but I'm just like, TMI.
We used to know this guy that
Don't
would-
need to know.
We used to know this guy that would wear workout pants, like the really soft one, and he would
Yeah.
actually sand it down so you could almost see through it. And then he would just like put a bunch of fucking lotion all over his dick and just put those on. And then he would wear like a really baggy shirt so it kind of covered up like
Yeah.
what was going on. And then he would
Grease
get
spot.
like lift it up. And he used to do it all the time. I forget what he used to call it.
He
but
got arrested,
He got in
probably.
trouble
Yeah.
once. Yeah, he didn't get
That's
arrested.
lewd. That's lewd behavior.
But I think that this economy thing's kind of awesome for strip clubs because I've noticed lately every time I go, it's like getting worse, like dirtier and dirtier. Like last time, the girl was just like pretty much fucking my jeans. It was crazy.
My jeans. That's funny. I always loved giving lap dances to like super fat guys because I would just like rub my ass on their belly and I wouldn't even like have to feel their dick at all. Because giving lap dances is like just stroking someone off with your butt crack.
Right.
Basically.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
It's the best.
Yeah.
But
Not for me.
Some of the guys. Did you dance for the guys whose belly was so big they didn't even have a lap? So
Yeah.
you're pretty much just
sitting like on their
kind
boobs.
of like dancing in front of them and
Santa
rubbing
dance.
yourself on their belly.
Poor guys.
like a Santa
Never
dance.
get a break, those guys, you know?
But I was like, those guys are, I was like, oh, we're going to do a double dance. Like, and then I would like touch the girl and then I would be like, oh, this seems like less gross to me.
Yeah, you can get dirty with other girls. That's
I
fine.
get away with more stuff. And I'm like, we're just working. Like, I'm not a lesbian or anything. We're just, we'll make more money if you want to kiss a little bit. They're like, yeah, you're so drunk, Paige. Yeah, I'm drunk. No, I'm not a dyke or anything. I'm just we're cool, right?
Your avatar on your Twitter is got a lot of cats in it. Are you like a cat freak also? Or?
I do like cats. Cats are fun.
Jesus.
Cat tattoos. Did
I
you see your
do.
cat tattoo?
I have a little
Holy shit.
a little
She's got
kitty.
a kitty cat. You guys are kindred spirits, cat people.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Kitty cat. But she's like a
Wow.
kitten. She's a kitten. She's a kitten. I was telling him, Skin Diamond, she is a kitten.
Yeah,
Look at
there's
that. Oh,
two
God.
cats.
Who drew that?
one
What is
cat,
that?
This
two
girl,
cats.
she drew it and she
Looks like-
tagged me in it on Twitter, and just some random girl.
fucking awesome.
She was awesome. I know. The detail in that picture too. Like she obviously knows what my tastes are because she has a little thing that says "I think you freaky," which is the Antwerp, my favorite
Yeah.
band, and then there's
What?
another little box
What?
that says
What?
Asphyxia on it, who's my girlfriend, and
Yeah.
Did you say Deanne's your favorite band?
yeah, is that a problem?
Jesus Christ. Look what I was just searching earlier today.
I love the Antwerp. They're
Oh my
awesome.
God, you guys are awesome. I love you guys together.
Okay, I know who I'm
Just
going to
taking
get
the attention
married.
off of me. I love it.
You don't need a driver's license anymore. I'll drive you around if you
Oh,
want.
that's nice. of
Be
you.
careful. Precious cargo.
I'm going to say something.
Take care of her. Don't go anywhere with him.
Why?
Because he's mine.
No.
Okay. Can we share?
Yeah. Hanging out with Brian's really fun, actually.
Why is that?
Because you're a fun guy. He was just like Pikachu for Halloween. This was so cute.
Hey, look at this.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Hey, there's me and Deanne.
Oh, you
And Ori.
bastard.
And I forget her
Ashley
name.
Blue.
Ashley Blue.
Ori.
Fucking
and Dave
ninja.
Naz, her fucking giant tall husband in the
Yeah.
back. You can only
I
see the
haven't
bottom
seen
of
those
his
two
face.
in a while. I used to see
I
them
saw
all the
them
time.
at Largo. I saw them at Largo last week. I went
Yeah.
to see Rob Delaney, and Andy Richter was there, and he fucking killed. I thought he was awesome.
Andy Richter
Andy Richter, yeah,
did comedy?
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. He was really he's awesome. I think that he's like a really smart guy, and he's like in touch with himself. It's really funny. And
that's cool.
Hannibal Buress was there too.
All right. Do you play video games?
Me?
Yeah.
I
Thanks for
I'm
just
not
fucking
very-
not listening to my story
Oh,
anymore.
hey,
you asshole.
you're old news.
Are you fucking
I'm a fan of video games. I'm not very good at playing them.
Okay.
But my ex-boyfriend in Scotland
Wait,
for
I like that.
years ago, I used to like make him play video games because I wanted to watch the storyline.
Yeah.
I love
That's
the
that's actually how I am nowadays.
yeah the little what is it called?
Cutscenes.
It's cutscenes.
Yeah, I'm actually like that nowadays. I've gotten to a point where I'd rather watch somebody else.
I could
play.
watch somebody play Final Fantasy forever and ever.
Oh, I love
I love
that.
those.
I just got
cutscenes.
Skyrim, which all these people told me to
Skyrim
get,
job
but I don't want to
coming
play
soon. XXX.
Skyrim job.
Why isn't that happening? So everyone's just so slow and making the funny porns.
Do you like Deanna?
Yeah, I was like in on the ground floor of that. That was like 2 years ago.
Did you see their new video? It was
No,
where
I
they're
haven't
making
looked.
fun of Gaga.
Oh,
Which is,
it's, you know why
Really?
they make fun of her in that? Because she actually asked them to open for her, and they rejected. I think
Yeah.
like they said something like they would only open for Celine Dion because she's a real lady or something like that.
Fuck yeah.
yeah, it's actually pretty funny.
I love these weirdos.
If it's your first time in the concrete jungle, just sit back and relax. Everything is going to be okay. Now we are stopping at a robot. People from overseas, they like that one. Because
Is that a guy in drag?
I think
Yes.
it is.
That's
It is a
awesome.
guy.
Because in South Africa,
And it's a really funny video at the beginning of it. It's actually really funny.
they love that.
Even though Yolandi is like painted black with yellow eyes, somehow she pulls it off. I don't know what's wrong
She's
with
just
her.
extremely hot.
Like, she just can
Whoa,
do
are there
anything.
hyenas?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it gets even more ridiculous.
Chilling with his
I want a panther.
I do too.
Nobody is going to steal
Oh my
that
God,
when
that's
he's
awesome.
chilling
So
with that
pretty.
black beauty.
Actually, I want a lion.
I want a big cat.
Me
Just
too.
any big cat.
Let me
I
tell
agree.
you, it is your lucky day. Over there
that.
is the
Jesus
I want that.
the concrete jungle.
Look at that guy sitting there. He's like an actor. He's like, please, hurry,
Please
hurry.
don't eat my
Please get the
limb.
shot. Please get the shot. Don't make me do it again.
But yeah, look at her. She's crazy and looking in this.
Oh my God, she's so little.
She's so weird.
You know, when I met them,
See, she says, I should get him to open for me. It's because they're making fun of her because of that.
Yes, this would probably really happen to Lady Gaga if she went to South Africa. She would get circumcised with a shard of a Pepsi bottle, and then she'd.
hey, it sounds
Stop-
like
stop it.
Halloween last night in Hollywood.
Oh my God. Did that actually happen down in Cahuenga? Because I
Yeah.
saw the news and it was like people were shot at USC, but like every time I heard the story, it was like there's a shooting at USC, like trying to get into a college party, like on campus.
I don't know because I
But
heard
then
it
people
was,
were like, "Oh, people are getting shot in Cahuenga," and then it was like, "People are getting shot at Hollywood and Highland." I'm like, people just got shot at the Comedy Store on the front porch. Like, the story, like a game of telephone, like
Yeah.
just got more dangerous and closer and closer. I'm like, that didn't happen.
yeah, there was supposedly there
You
was
guys are all
SWAT-
drunk.
Yeah, there was supposedly SWAT people on Hollywood and Highland, so I thought it had something to do with the parade.
It's too much shenanigans.
Yeah, last night was pretty fucking
Halloween.
stupid.
What did you do last night for Halloween, little lady?
I didn't do shit.
That's awesome.
But that's because I'm
yeah.
saving myself because I'm having my Halloween stuff on Saturday because I'm going to Hard downtown LA.
hard.
Hard.
It's this rave.
It's a rave. Yeah. Yay! I know stuff. I'm not
Diplo's
old.
playing,
Yay.
actually.
I want to go.
I'm fucking going. I'm gonna fucking. I don't know what I'm gonna wear yet.
I'm too old.
but
I'll chaperone hard.
Are you
How
going with
about that?
Molly?
No.
I
I'm
don't
never
know
doing that
anyone
again. I don't wanna
called
get my hand-
Molly.
I don't wanna get my
How
hand
dare
held.
you even suggest it?
Well, here you need some of this then because this is called New Mood, and after a night of partying, you should. It makes you get more serotonin in your head. It brings it back.
Well, I
Who
do
makes-
take
who-
a
who-
5-HTP.
Who
This is
makes
the better than that.
Who
Here,
makes New
have it.
Mood? Who makes Good catch.
Who makes New Mood? Well, it's our new sponsor. It's our new sponsor, On It. Dana.
Oh, wow, tell me more. Where can you get New Mood?
If you go
Calming.
if you go to onit.com, that's where you go. And if you use the coupon code Death Squad, you save yourself 10%.
Fucking commercial, meta commercial. We worked it in. Flawless, seamless
They
segue.
have a bunch of shit.
New Mood, calming mood.
But yeah, New Mood is the best
enhancer.
for at night after a hard night
with
of partying.
5-HT. This is with 5-HTP.
Yeah, it's got 5-HTP and they get like the best 5-HTP, supposedly. And also there's Alpha Brain, which is like Adderall, natural Adderall.
I want that too.
Ooh, I want that.
All right, here you go.
Wait, I'm not
I
very
wanna
good at
take
catching
New
things.
I thought the blacks were supposed to be good at athletics.
I missed that gene.
Yeah, you got all the Dutch genes or whatever.
I got all the.
I didn't
other
hurt you. I'm
stuff.
sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's okay.
She's fine.
I'm used
She
to-
loves getting hurt, right?
I do.
Right? You love pain.
I'm such a fucking.
You're a little pain slut. Oh, jinx. Now I get to hit you.
Do you ever get into the bondage or any of that stuff? The
She loves
tying
that. Oh,
up,
yeah.
spanking videos or anything like that? Or
Oh yeah,
I did that- I did that to her.
My first
We did
kink
it.
scene was with Dana, actually.
oh, kinks.
I am a dominatrix. Believe it or not.
But I do like. Although I've recently been getting more into doming. Although I'm not gonna say I hate being dominated because I still love that. But I'm getting into dishing it out as well as taking it, which is fun. It's really fun.
I saw these shoes that had or dildos on them or something like that. So
What?
when you're
A
bound a certain
dildo?
way, yeah,
Oh, a
it's a hildo.
hildo?
Yeah, have you seen those?
Yeah.
It's like so when you're bound a certain way, you
fuck
fuck
yourself?
yourself.
Yeah, they sent me one, but it's like made out of like scuba suit material or something. And so I was like, this doesn't flatter my feet, so I'm not gonna wear it. But I'm sure it's practical
Yeah.
for that reason.
We should get Brody one pair.
Sure, for hardcore foot fetishes. Oh my god, I just noticed your cat clock.
Oh, have you not noticed the logo is a German cat?
I just noticed
Das
that
ist
also.
Guten. There's tons of cats. There's a cat behind you. There's
Look at all these cats.
thousands
Du
of cats.
hast
There's a
eine
million
Katz.
Yeah, I'm a cat freak.
He's got a smush face cat.
Yeah.
Aw,
What is it, an
I
exotic or something?
That's an exotic short hair, which is the kind like I has cheeseburgers and stuff like that. That kind. It looks like Wilford Brimley.
So cute. His cat's so cute. He finally gave away his dog.
Yeah.
You're a full cat person now.
Yep. Had to get rid of the dog. I was abusing my cats too much.
Yeah.
Aw.
He had a shitty dog. What is it?
It wasn't shitty. It's a good doggy.
It's hyperactive. You know, don't spend enough time.
Right.
You're more of a cat person because you have an active social life and you like to go out. And cats are like pretty self-sufficient, except for mine.
Yeah.
Because my cats are
You can't
needy.
leave. You won't leave your cats for one night, which defeats the purpose of having a cat. Because cats, you're pretty much like, hey, take care of it, and he's like, yeah, okay, I'll see you later. And it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You go for like 3 days if you have enough food and water, but you can't even go one night without your
I
cat.
freak out. I'm codependent.
You think your cats are just snobs?
They are. They're like they're hairless cats, so they're they don't have the same instincts as like a regular, normal, not inbred cat. So they can't deal with like not being around people. They hate it. And then they tear my shit up. They destroy shit in
You
my
have
house.
sex with your cat? Oh,
No. No.
TMI.
those hooked cat
I just
penises.
bathe with my cats.
I saw
in the
you
bathtub.
posting a picture of your cat lying on you in the
Yeah,
bath.
yeah, he gets in the bath. He cannot be away from me. Like even when I'm in the bath, he starts acting up and like going, "Brah, brah, brah," like doing like rape calls. And then I'm like, I'm in here, Heinrich. And then he'll like get in the bathtub and sit on top. He doesn't want to be in the water really, but he just wants to like, get in there and like make bread on my stomach,
Oh.
which makes me feel fat.
Are they clawed?
Yeah, they have huge claws. I have to trim their nails. But yeah, just to throw this out there, declawing animals is one of the worst things you could possibly ever fucking do.
It's fucking horrible.
It's horrible. Basically, they take a giant nail clipper and they chop off the first knuckle of their toes
Yeah.
that the nail is attached to.
Well, and plus,
and it just crushes their bone.
my one of my cats, his previous owner had him declawed.
Sucky.
So, I mean, he can never go outside ever. I mean, I wouldn't let him outside anyway.
Yeah.
But if he got
There's
outside,
too
he
many
wouldn't be able to
coyotes out
defend
here.
himself.
Yeah.
You know, like if they're like if
Couldn't
if
climb
they're,
a
like,
tree.
on yeah,
Couldn't
they
get away
climb a
from
tree.
anything.
My other cat, Damien, he like
Is it Damien and Lucifer?
yeah.
Wow.
My other cat, he plays really hard. And when I first got Damien, I thought that I wasn't even going to be able to keep him because Lucifer can't fight back. He has to be extremely like, he'll bite because
Yeah.
he can't claw.
There's so many times they can like mitten each other in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, ping.
And it ruins their confidence too. I noticed because my
Yeah.
one cat. See, in Ohio, where I'm from, they don't talk about this.
Yeah.
Like, everybody just
like
gets
us
their cats,
liberals
Yeah.
out here on the edges of America.
You just get your cat declawed. There's
Yeah.
never been anybody in Ohio that's ever talked about this before. I moved to California, and now it's like everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Don't cat. Do you right? I'm like, what? Really?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, my first cat was declawed, and I feel really shitty about it. And the worst thing is that you can't even touch like his parts of his body. Like he's only front declawed, so you can't touch his like back feet because he thinks you're gonna take his claws, and he just freaks out. And it's like the saddest.
traumatizing.
It's the saddest shit in my. But now,
Now you know better.
Yeah, my last cat, of course, I didn't get declawed. Of course, just tore up every single thing in my house,
Yeah.
and you just have to deal
well, you
with
need to get a
that.
big cat tree, which is what I was telling you last night.
I had one.
I lecture him about cat care all the time because I don't have anything else going on in my life. Yay!
Yeah, but you're lucky because your cats don't have hair. And the things with those
Yeah.
cat trees is they just become big hair magnets, and then it's
yeah.
just you feel disgusting about yourself after a while.
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with like cleaning up a little bit. But he's doing really well. I got him to anti-hoard his house, and he has like nothing in his living room. His living room is like
It's just
hoarder paradise.
It's just a floor.
It's just a floor
I
now.
don't even
It's
have
awesome.
any furniture.
You
in
could
my
hula hoop. I can't hula hoop in my house because I have too much stuff and I have a small loft. But maybe I'll bring a hula hoop over to your house and hula hoop because there's so much space.
Or if you have
I-
any Matchbox cars.
I definitely have a hoarding problem. It actually runs in my family. My great-grandmother was a hoarder, and my grandmother was a hoarder. My great-grandmother actually died in a fire because she had so much stuff she couldn't get out of her house. Yeah, so it kind of runs in my family, and like I can't.
Do you
throw
ever think?
shit away.
Do you,
Wow.
do you ever like look around like I have to do something? Like I
I'm
really
not-
should. Tomorrow I'm gonna start getting rid of. I'm gonna go to Goodwill.
I'm not that bad yet, but I do still have shoes that I've had since I was 15. So I feel like that might be a problem.
That's.
You can never have too many shoes.
Are they back in style now?
Well, see, I have an old pair of Converse that are so beat up, but they look cool because they're so old.
Yeah,
so
they probably stink.
Yeah, take photos of them and then go on your way. Here's
Let me
my cat.
smell them.
That's my cat and my dog.
oh, cute.
But the dog, Tony has the dog, right?
Yeah, Tony.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Dog is gone.
Yeah, I mean the dog is sweet. I'm not a dog person,
I used to have a dog,
but I'm glad you're managing your pet situation better.
Managing everything better.
Yeah, you're winning.
What were you saying?
I can't remember.
You had a dog.
Oh, I did have a dog. My mom stole her. Oh. Well, because I moved to LA.
She's hoarding your
unexpectedly.
animals now.
Yeah, my mom's
Oh
hoarding
my
my
God.
animals. It's so funny. My mom tried to talk me out of getting a dog, and then after I got the dog, she'd be like, if you ever find it too much having a dog, I'll take her. And this was before I moved out
She's
here.
got like grandma pains.
Yeah.
You know?
She stole her.
Yeah, she's like, when am I going to have grand dogs?
Now with your hoarding problem, like my biggest problem was I didn't want to throw anything away, like toys or old electronics. Like I had 6 computers, some old TiVos, VCRs for no reason. And when I'm clearing it out, like I don't know what happened. I just snapped, and now like I don't give a shit about anything anymore. So I'm just throwing everything away. Is your stuff mostly clothes, or is it mostly just every single thing? I mean, you walk in your house and is it scary?
I mean, it's not scary. I do hoard magazines, bizarre magazines, because I don't know why. And then I also hoard books, shoes, clothes.
There's
weird
nothing wrong with
little
having
knickknacks.
books.
Yeah, but hoarding books I
is-
feel is okay.
yeah.
You can hoard as many books as you
As
want.
long as you have shelf space. You have shelf space for that shit?
I'm getting low. I'm getting low on shelf
you
space.
gotta prioritize.
Yeah, but I don't want to throw any books away, even if I don't read them anymore. They're like my children. I almost lost all of my possessions because when I moved out here, I had left my stuff with this dude who was supposed to move my stuff into my London apartment.
Never trust a
which
dude.
never happened.
Never trust dudes.
Yeah, never trust a dude. And then I thought that he had stolen all of my stuff and all of my books, all of my journals, everything. And then finally, I gave all his info to my mom, and then she rescued all of my stuff for me. And
Her mom. Did
my
you hear
mom.
that?
My mom.
Her mom.
My mom.
She was raised in Scotland. It's so cute.
I'm,
See, the accent comes out sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your Amazon wish list, but it looks like you haven't updated it lately, and I don't
She-
want to.
No.
I
She
don't want to
likes-
buy you anything that you already have.
She. What did you have? You had cat tails. Like she does like fetishy cat, like sex play, and she has little tails and collars and stuff. It's so
Actually,
cute.
my Elegant Angel movie that's coming out next week.
plug, good
I
plug.
do a scene in that. This was all my idea too. I was so proud of myself. I have this kitty tail butt plug and kitty ears, and I used to be owned by this dominatrix, and I was kitty, so I had a kitty collar. And anyway, for the blow bang, I thought it'd be really cool if at the end when they do the pop shot, if they all came in a little kitty bowl,
Yeah.
and then I just poured it in my mouth,
Saucer of milk.
you know.
Kitty wants some more milk. That's not milk.
That's not. It's a different kind of milk.
That's
Kitty
man
wants
yogurt.
some milk.
Now, when multiple comes are in one cat bowl, can you tell the difference? Like who's? Like one's a little thicker, one's a little yellower.
Is it like an
one's a little-
everlasting gobstopper and it changes flavor as you eat it?
Well,
Bam!
I didn't
I got
swallow
you.
it,
I
but-
got you. I got you. I got you.
You didn't swallow it.
Well, I'm fine with swallowing cum, but just not when it's all mixed together into a cocktail.
Yeah,
Of,
I did 11 once. And then
Really?
yeah,
11?
yeah.
Did you Vitamix it at least, or did you?
I chewed it.
Did it have
I was
like?
like,
Oh, you chewed it.
Just, like when you puke in your mouth a little bit and you're like, I'm just going to chew it back. Just going to, like, it's almost over. We're in the home stretch.
Oh my God. Do you see those girls that I've seen one shoot where they made a cum omelet and they tried,
Oh, yes.
and then the
I've seen
girl ate it, but it didn't really work because, cum isn't the same as an egg. It doesn't-
Right. It's not the same.
The proteins are not
science there.
binding the
Right.
same way.
No, they do not bind.
Oh my God, I can't imagine drinking so much cum.
It gives me a tummy ache.
It does?
Yeah.
Do you do you poop cum bubbles? Or does your poop just slide out real
No,
fast?
that's not how pooping works. But yeah, basically the sperm is dying and panicking, and then it gets all jumbled in your stomach, and then you're like, I just gotta shit. This is not cool.
Oh.
Well, isn't it when cum this actual sperm cells become in contact with any cell, they try and burrow its.
Yeah, that's why you
into your
get red
skin?
eye when you get cum in your eye gets
trying to
blood. It's trying to
impregnate.
drill into your membranes.
Oh,
That's why it hurts
shit.
so much.
Yeah.
It doesn't sting. It your eye will ache
It
for a
aches.
while.
It
aches.
throbs.
And that's why I have no blackheads.
'Cause the cum just eats it all.
It just
He
eats it
Spider-Man
up.
himself, just flings it in his face.
It's my secret.
He does this thing where he flings cum all over hotel rooms because he's like, fuck it, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Next guy's problem. Ha!
Right.
He sent me a video of it. And I threatened to quit the podcast the same day. I was like, I'm quitting. No more. I'm not responsible. I don't get paid enough for this shit. I hate this. Hate you. Hate you. And then he showed me a picture of a bloody vagina that was banged out, hard. It looked like
I think it was a vagina somebody
meat-
just gave birth.
Meat grinder.
Maybe.
There was a vagina that was just through a meat. It was I just saw how the sausage was made. Terrifying shit. So gross. But now we're good. Now we're good.
This bloody
kind of
vagina.
Oh, you want to see it?
Oh, he's
Just-
gonna.
just out of
Do you want to
curiosity
see?
now.
Do you want to see a picture of Red Band's dick?
I could show you my penis or a bloody vagina.
Which do you want?
Either or, I'm easy.
She's very open-minded.
I took my first dick pic ever the other day, just for no.
It's
I
like
was
a glamour
that
shot
bored.
of his dick.
Yeah, and
It's
it looks
so
Did
exaggerated.
you Instagram it?
No, but it's like MySpace angles, and I'm just like, oh my God, now I want to show people. Now I'm like the guy just showing everyone their
You're
dick
the guy.
pic.
You're on Instagram. You're like, I'm a photographer now. This is
don't
what I
know
do.
that
I take
guy.
selfies of my
Let
penis.
me find this bloody vagina. I don't know.
Gross.
Is it as bad as the blue waffle picture?
It's
Ugh.
worse than that. And what's funny is that other people sent me other ones that were like, "Oh, this is worse," but I don't think it is. There's this one which looks like scabs or some kind of thing.
no.
That's not the best.
You're making her sad.
But no, I shouldn't do this. Here's the
Here's the famous Sarah's Portrait Studio. Oh no, that's so gross.
Oh
yeah,
my
see, I threatened to
God.
quit. I was like, I'm out.
Who the fuck?
Drop some-
What's going on?
You can't show. You cannot show that on Ustream.
I was
Don't-
just
I
showing
don't wanna
that was
look at it.
Olive Garden lasagna.
Is that period blood or blood?
I don't know, but
It's stab
We
blood.
will never know the mystery of the bloody vagina.
The internet has
Jesus.
everything.
and
A little something for everyone on the
I'll
internet.
show you my dick.
What
real
was
quick.
life like without the internet? I wonder.
Thanks for asking, youngster. Back in my day,
Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
we had to use landlines and dial up.
I remember dial-up. I'm not that.
No, the
young.
best is
Get off the internet. I need to use the phone.
the best is my mom still has dial-up at her house because she lives in the country, like in the farms and stuff like that. And I was just playing with her internet, and then there was a porn video or picture that was just slowly loading up, and I was like, remember that the days where you're just like, all right, face is good, all right, boobs are okay. Oh, she's got a dick.
Yeah. You're like XXX click. No.
That was the
And then you
worst.
came.
Yes.
And you're like, fuck, why did I come? Just when you see the helmet, you're like, oh. You start jizzing uncontrollably, crying and screaming. What do you do? What's your Elegant Angel movie called?
It's called Skin.
Ooh.
It's just Skin.
Oh, like Cher.
Yeah.
That comes out
Madonna.
next week. And that comes out next week.
What do
Yes,
you?
I
What do
think
you
it's
do?
the 9th.
You do a blow bang.
I do blow bang.
Kitty
I
cat
do
blow
a DP. I do a gang bang with double anal,
Oh.
which was interesting.
Double.
Did that work okay?
Yeah, I mean, it almost didn't fit, but we forced it in there. I got a really tight butthole, considering how much shit I put in there.
Yeah.
Not shit,
Tight.
but you know.
So
Stuff.
now, if you have a tight butthole and there's two dicks going in it, those are two soft guys. Like they're like tucking it in like a handkerchief in a magician hand, like right? Like
They're hard.
They're hard.
They are surprisingly harder when they.
Well, it's
Suspect.
actually surprisingly hard to find two guys that will do double anal.
Yeah.
Because guys are weird about their dicks touching.
why would they be weird about that?
It's like you're inside of a girl. Like
Yeah, but
it shouldn't matter.
I call it the
but
chub rub. The chub rub.
it's gay.
2 hot dogs in one bun.
I would never do
It's
that.
a special at Pink's. It is. I did it with I've done it like a couple times. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, I did it with the first time with John Strong.
Was your dick hard?
My dick was so fucking rock hard.
Stop stroking your dick. What are you doing right now?
I'm fidgeting.
What if you were just jerking off underneath the table?
I have been this entire time, every episode.
Every episode?
Yeah.
All right, so what were you saying?
I can't even remember.
Like
anymore.
one guy has to be like shorter and the other guy has to be like longer, and you have to have a really good anchor to get the bottom guy has to be super like in there and mostly just hold still, and then the top guy will just like crank it in and like it makes his dick sway like this kind of, because when they go in they're kind of just the heads of the dick are like really melding. They're like their dick holes are touching pretty much.
But it was fun
I love
though.
it. I love it. I love guys touching dicks.
Yeah.
That's why I like
super
doing
fun.
blowings too, because there's nothing they can really do, like without, like messing up the energy of the scene, where you're like sucking one dick and then you're sucking the other one and then you're going back and forth and then you're like ha, and then you just Lego them together and then you like look up and like, what are you gonna do? You mad? You mad? No. Back in my mouth. Now you're not mad. No, but now you are. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. There's nothing you can do. I'm the star. I'm a big star. Sure, I have 800 dicks in my mouth right now, but I'm the star. You do not disturb what I'm doing right now. This is art.
It is art.
It's art.
Sex is art.
This guy was telling me about these pills called Hot Rod 5000, which is like an herbal dick pill, I guess. And my friend accidentally took one. He's like, this isn't going to work, you know. And he took one, and he
took it as a joke.
Yeah, he took it as a joke. And then what happened is that he had like crazy boners, and he couldn't get rid of it, so he had to like masturbate like 1,000 times, and still wouldn't go away. And so I've been taking this zinc shit recently, which is the stuff you take at night that helps you deep sleep and also fills your body with zinc, but it makes your loads completely insane, like
fucking
just
huge,
just humongous loads, like frothy. And so I want to do both of them. And I think that would be crazy.
Come.
Can you imagine? Like,
It'll just be like a malt shop, just soda jerk, just
Gives a whole new meaning to the whole term.
just like
milkshake.
just root beer float, just like squirting out of you all the time.
it'd be cartoony. I just want to do it like as a cartoon. It'd be fun.
And you're like trying to pee, and like pee comes out, and then like more cum comes, and then it's like intermittent, like pee cum, pee cum. You're like, you can't stop it. And then you cry, and then I laugh.
Cry in the shower. I can't stop coming. I can't. Why won't it stop?
Yeah. That's what they should have made, like Spider-Man XXX, like instead of like web shooters, it would just be like, oh, this fucking spider is like
Why wouldn't they do
Spider
that?
goo.
like keeps shooting out, and he's like, I have all these special powers now, and then he's like swings from his dick.
I would have laughed harder.
Oh my god.
Before you got here, somehow I found myself on what like the squirt secret or something like that. It was there was something I clicked on. It was like make any woman squirt and
Squirt,
like
yeah.
by watching this
It was
video.
like an instructional video. Marcus London made it as like an instructional
Oh,
video.
okay.
But it was a scam. What
It
they
was
did is they wanted you to
infomercial.
Yeah, it was an info commercial. And then what they wanted you to do is like sit on the right side, put your email address here if you don't want to wait for this video to tell you the secrets.
The longest video ever.
We I think maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was like over explained to the point where you get to a point where you're like, oh, okay, this is a scam. There is no end to this video. It's just going to keep on going and going. They just want
Forever.
your email address so they can sell you something. But have you ever squirted before? Do you know how to squirt? Are you in the squirting category?
I have squirted. It's harder to make me squirt though, because I have to. Usually, I only squirt if I've been suffering through bondage for a little bit, and then I guess like the mixture of all the endorphins as well, like it's being so relaxed and like the pain. I don't know what it is, but I've only ever squirted in BDSM scenes.
Weird. So
Don't call her weird.
No. I mean, it's weird.
you.
No, it's weird because usually, like that video was trying to tell you that there was like something you have to do.
Yeah.
And like what she was explaining was like she was just really relaxed and
Yeah.
into it, which is I don't know what the secret is to squirting. It's like
No.
You also have to be super hydrated. I find coconut water actually
Yeah.
works really well for
Oh.
that.
Well, I'm sponsored
are-
by C2O coconut water. If you ever
Yeah,
want
he
any.
drank it all. He never gives me any anymore.
I'll bring some.
The other people are doing coconut oil as lube in porn, and that's like the new hot thing. It's
I
like the
actually got
trend.
some to try,
Yeah.
and I feel like
I always
you
eat
know,
it. I always end up just eating it. Like,
Wouldn't
I'm
it-
gonna masturbate. Maybe I'll just sit here and eat this coconut oil.
That doesn't seem
for
like
you.
it would be good though. Wouldn't that give you like a yeast infection? or some
No,
kind
it's
of-
like
No.
naturally like antibacterial. If you like picture a coconut like floating through the ocean, sitting there like a pod of nothing going wrong inside.
yeah.
You know, it's kind of interesting.
Okay.
You could jack off with coconut oil, and it's like a summer day at the beach. Like smells like sunscreen.
I always liked coconut butter growing up, so I used to always use coconut butter as a lotion, but I didn't know you're not supposed to put it
Yeah.
on your face, so I had zits for most of my childhood. 'Cause I put coconut lotion on my everything.
Silly
And all the
goose.
jizz too.
Yeah, boys are dumb.
Yeah, we hate boys.
Only for their penises.
I love penises.
Yeah, all right. I'll
I
show
like
you
their
my.
penis
I'll show you my penis again.
Oh yeah, let's see your penis pic.
Did you show it to her or you didn't?
Did
you see it?
see? Look at that angle.
It just looked like a forearm.
That's a nice angle.
It just looks like an arm. It looks like my forearm. Like, what if I did this? That looks like. Well, let me take that. I laugh every time. It looks just like this, doesn't it? That's Brian's dick. It's like smooth
It is smooth.
and hairless, like my arm, and freckly.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before. Just kidding.
So,
Hey, Loopy, that new mood is woo.
did you
I
take
took
some of the new
I took
mood?
The new mood.
Oh, that's gonna relax you.
Wee.
It's really relaxing.
Yeah, I feel
It's
that.
supposed to be taken right
I'm
before
about to
bed.
squirt. I'll get there eventually. I'll go to someone's bed.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
pee all over.
Huh?
Yep.
Mine.
Yeah.
My own bed.
Yeah.
Do you have any- you have
Did I already
something?
talk about this? My old bed. I had to get a new bed because my cat peed on it.
Uh-oh.
And what happened is my dog beat up my cat all the time, and my cat was like, "Fuck, who's this jerk?" and just decided to pee on everything. So I had to throw everything away. And my bed, like I would be in denial, so I'd like put like so much Lysol and like crap on it just to cover up that horrible, awful smell. And then I would put like a sheet on, and then put like a layer of like what's the dryer sheets? And put another layer. It was so sad. It was the most depressing thing ever because it was a nice bed. Anyways,
Filthy.
the girl that I dated before though started squirting out of the blue, and you never think about that. But then when I was like throwing the mattress away, it was the most disgusting thing in the
Maybe
world.
the cat was peeing on the bed to cover up the squirt
squirts.
smell.
This
Yeah.
is my bed, bitch.
Yeah. Territorial. Cats are very territorial.
So my new bed has a waterproof
thought.
sheet. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen this?
Yeah, I have
It's
one
pretty
too.
cool. Anyways, buy
I
waterproof
It doesn't.
sheets.
It's not crinkly.
No,
No.
it's weird. It's
Oh.
It's like sealed with some. It's like
it's almost soft, like I don't know what it's like.
That would have been good to know. I used to make my old master. I used to make him videos of me like masturbating, whatever. And I actually fucked up my laptop because I squirted on it so many times while I was making the video. So when I took it to, I'm like, oh, I think I might have spilled some water on it or something.
They're like,
I don't
this
know.
smells like you're a pussy. You're like, really?
I fried the hard drive. It was really bad.
That's fucking hot.
Are you serious?
That's
Yeah.
hot. You're
Ne-
fucking awesome.
You know those keyboard covers now, I'm guessing. That,
Yeah, I figured that out eventually.
Yeah, I know somebody else just did that. It was like a cam girl just did that. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you love those cam girls. Do you ever go on webcam? Do you?
I haven't I used to, like, when I still lived in Scotland a couple of times, but I don't know. I've never really cammed since I've been in porn.
Right.
So maybe I should.
You have a big
get on
following.
My free cams.
I'm thinking of once my website launches, I'm going to do some. Like,
Oh yeah, she's a
weekly-
Pooba girl. You got Pooba?
Yes,
We should fuck.
we
on
should
there.
fuck. We should definitely.
See, that's
fuck
how you
on
do
there.
it. Direct, just straight up. We should fuck.
I'll
Yes,
film it
yes,
for
we
you
should.
guys.
No, thank you.
I'll bring my waterproof sheets.
What's your qualifications
uh,
besides dating 2 porn stars?
I've been a cameraman for 15 years.
Okay. You could do it.
That's actually what I started off as. I got hired by Joe Rogan to do just videos. This audio podcasting
Oh, you did the video of
was
what's
because I
his
got
face?
tired of editing videos so much.
Who is it?
Carlos Mencia
Carlos
versus Joe
Mencia.
Rogan.
Yeah. He made that video, famous video. Red Band did that.
She probably never saw it.
Yeah, it's before your time.
Yeah,
She was
I
like
don't
12.
know. I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm
No,
25.
She's 25.
Perfect.
That's a really good age.
Do you have a do you want to do this forever, or do you have a plan B, or do you take plan B, or
I'm a kind of go with the flow kind of girl. I've just been making sure to save my money so that when I do eventually decide what I want to do after porn, I'll be able to do it because
Yeah.
I'll have money saved. But I'm too like all over the place to plan that far ahead because, I mean, like 5 years ago, I had no idea that I was going to be doing this. I thought I was going to be doing something
What did you want to do?
completely different. I actually went to college to study acting. I wanted to be a stage actress. But then I decided that I wanted to get tattoos and dye my hair crazy colors. So I changed my mind and became a fetish model. And then I gradually made the transition into porn. So I don't know, just whatever comes.
But you're like a good little actress.
I do like acting.
What's your favorite thing that you've like done acting wise in the porn business? Like, you're like number one black girl in porn. You're like it right now.
I
Number
think
one
Jada
black
Fire
girl-
retired.
Dana, number one black girl in the world. What are you talking about?
Don't. She'll go crazy.
Why?
My head will explode.
She's a very well-adjusted, grounded girl
I
for
know.
now. She hasn't become a fucking evil sex monster.
Well, she doesn't need
Don't
to
en-
be.
don't encourage her
Such a
too much.
beautiful girl like her doesn't need to be an evil sex monster. She's so gorgeous.
Why
gorgeous.
not? I like being an evil sex monster.
No.
No, you don't.
Behave yourself. But you're like number one black girl in porn.
Well, I think me and Misty Stone are kind of, but I do anal
But I
and
like
she
you.
doesn't.
Yeah.
So, and you like
And you
me.
show up on time, and she doesn't.
Yeah. But I think my favorite thing was getting to play Storm
Oh,
in the X-Men thing, which still
X-Men.
hasn't come out yet. I'm
Yeah.
like kind of like, hello, it was a year ago we shot it.
What's the holdup? I mean, because
It's a vivid movie. They like to hold on to stuff. I was an Iron Man like over a year, probably a year and a half ago, and they're going to wait until Iron Man 3 comes out to put out the porn.
Oh, okay.
So-
I wonder if they're waiting for another X-Men movie to come out before they release the X-Men one. then.
probably.
When is that going to happen? Can we get the,
All the
real
time.
movie people on the phone
Yeah.
and tell them to release a fucking
Real
movie
movie.
already so that we can...
Played Storm. That's awesome.
although
And you
it
had the
was-
wig. You went and auditioned like you were like in character. Didn't you do that?
No, I brought it with me. Another girl wore a Storm wig. But I
Then
see
she
I
got
didn't
shut
need
down.
to because I had dressed up as Storm for Halloween. So our agent Mark had sent them pictures of me dressed in my Storm outfit. So I think they already knew they were going to pick me.
Yeah.
But as a courtesy, I auditioned.
I went to audition I was forced to go to read for Jean Grey. And they were like, oh, that's really good. And like, that's awesome. I look like Famke Jensen. I was like, oh, this is cool. But then I got the audition. Andy Sandemus was there too. Mm-hmm. And Axel Braun loves Andy Sandemus. And she's like Lois Lane in the Superman porn. And she does everything for him. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to phone this one in because I'm not going to get it. Because Andy's going to get it. But they kind of do like an audition, like you sign a waiver or whatever. And it's like a blooper reel of all the people that didn't get the part.
Oh, no.
And they like include it in the, and it was like great. And then I also read twice because they were gonna do Beetlejuice for the Gina Davis character.
What?
And who looks more like Gina Davis than me in porn? I'm a tall, big-faced woman like this.
Did they film that?
No, they never did. But I think they gave the part to Sarah Siobhan, who doesn't look like Gina Davis at all.
It's really annoying. Like a lot of the things that I would have loved to do, like porn parody wise, I can't because I'm the wrong fucking color.
Yeah.
It's really unfair.
But you more than make up for it by being the top black girl, token black girl.
What do you want?
I'm joking.
What did you want to be?
Well, I wanted to be in the Harry Potter spoof.
Yeah.
Are you a Harry Potter?
Because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I'm obsessed
Are
with
there
it.
any
I've
black kids
read-
that?
I don't think there's any black
Hogwarts?
girls in that. Not main characters. I think
Yeah.
there's like a couple that are like,
and then
very,
they put
very
like the
bit
whitest
parts.
girl ever, the Luna whatever girl. She's like the Scottish girl with the super long platinum blonde.
Oh yeah,
She's like the whitest
Luna
person.
Lovegood.
Yeah, she's the whitest person I've ever seen.
Yeah. So
Harry
no
Potter
Harry
is
Potter for
racist.
me. Fuck you, Harry Potter. I mean, no, I love.
Are you?
I think they called it Harry Twatter.
Yeah, Harry Twatter, and it was all girls with bushes.
Oh.
They really deviated from the original source material for that one.
Are you into like the vampires too, and like all the Twilight stuff and all that?
I was more of an Anne Rice vampire fan.
Yeah.
Because I like Lestat. He's got that French thing going on, and the long blonde hair.
I think that was Tom Cruise's best look.
And that was the
I
right
actually
answer too.
hate
By the
Tom
way.
Cruise.
Yeah. Tom
but
Cruise, best
he
look
was,
ever.
He was good in that.
So good.
Yeah.
So gay.
But I actually
It's a very natural part for him.
Tom Cruise, when he has to do a scene with a girl who's taller than him, they actually put him on a little box.
Yep. It's so cute.
Just stand on an apple box.
And he
I think
actually
I'm
puts
taller than
glitter
him.
on it and little diamonds, just like the little girls' canes, and he carries it around with him. He's got a little case for it.
It's his booster seat. Can we get Mr. Cruise's booster seat in here? We need to shoot a two-shot
That would be,
with
That must be so...
with Famke Jensen, who's like a giant woman.
Can you even imagine knowing that you have to stand on a box just to fucking...
Well, if I had
How
a billions
humiliating.
of dollars, I would be like, fuck it, I'm standing on this box and I'm gonna pee on everyone from it. I'm gonna urinate on your hair.
You would make a really good short person.
I do. I am a steamroller, like a Napoleon complex type of person, where I'm just like, rah, like I'm gonna do whatever I want. One of my friends said I would be a good lawyer too, because I'm super argumentative and won't admit that I'm wrong at all.
I thought that was just a female thing.
Yeah.
Because I never admit, well...
Yeah, that's
maybe.
fine.
are you a tough cookie? Are you? Do you
She's
find?
she's a softie.
Are you a softie?
She's a pushover. A little bit.
I'm
Little bit.
stubborn. I will say that. I am stubborn as fuck. If I don't want to do something, I won't. But if I want to do something, then I don't know. I think I'm kind of a little bit on the fence with that. I'm more of a pushover.
She's a pushover a little bit. certain subjects, she's like, "Meh, well, okay.
Okay.
You know. But she's a really good sub in that way, and so,
Yes, I am a very good submissive to
Yeah.
who I want to submit
Yeah.
to.
me. She was my sidekick. We just filmed this summer. It's sort of a send-up of Carrie. And it's
yeah.
the Vivid movie. It's tentatively called Prom Orgy.
Prom orgy?
And I played the meanest girl in high school at 33 years old. Thank you. And Skin is my evil sidekick, and we are so fucking mean and catty, and we dance to the prom together like asshole popular girls.
Like, oh, what is he doing?
We're like,
oh my God.
we're just gonna Vogue and ignore all these people with dates because we're too good for boys because we're snotty prude girls. And then at the end of the prom, Carrie gets the dumped horse cum on Carrie.
Yeah.
And then she telekinetically makes us all fuck, and I'm like, no, and I'm like doing like the idle hands, like, what's my hand going to this penis for? Stop it! Like a really slapsticky, like, I'm not in control of my body.
That was the
I would
most
never do
surreal
this."
scene. Like the
Yeah.
end of that scene, we were all so tired,
Yeah.
and so
Super
it was
long
really
day.
hard not to laugh because you were just like,
I was just going crazy. I was like, I need to be on set at 7 a.m. in Chatsworth, and I'm on set getting fucked in the ass at 3 a.m. with like all this prom updo. I look like like a brunette Laura Palmer in this movie. I had my hair all curled up.
it was really fun. I never went to prom, so that was my prom. That was my actual.
That seems like it would be
prom.
better than an actual prom. I didn't go to
I
prom
think so.
either. I wasn't like into. I was like, I'm too punk rock for prom. I don't like. Ugh.
They don't even really have prom in Scotland, so.
Oh really? What do they have instead? Like a social?
They don't. I mean, see, the school system is different there. You can technically there's 7 years of high school, but you can finish high school after your 4th year if you want to, at like 16. But for all the people that stay on till 7th year, they have a school dance just for that year. But it's not really a prom
Not
because
worth it.
hardly anybody stays
3
on.
years for one night of dancing with people that you will never look at in the face ever again for the rest of your entire life.
Except on Facebook.
Except
and they
for
all
on
look
Facebook.
super old and weird now.
And their avatar is just a picture of their fat, ugly baby.
I look at people
Oh,
that
yeah.
I graduated high school with, and it really looks like they're like older than my mom now, and it's so scary.
Weird.
They peaked in high school.
Yeah,
Not
So-
me.
that's.
I got invited back to like my reunion, my 15-year reunion.
Oh. Are you gonna go?
No.
You should
I was
go,
like,
it's
no,
fun.
I fucking hate you guys. Remember? I hate you. Like, oh, you don't remember that I hate you? That's an interesting, like, selective memory you have.
I almost wish that they did have high school reunions in Scotland. I don't think they do, but it'd be really funny because I got bullied in school a lot. So it'd be really nice to be able to go and be like, haha, you're all fat and have like 15 kids and work at Asda's, which is like
you know what's
Walmart.
like more fucked up than anything else though? If you were in that situation, they would go, "Oh my god, you do porn," and they would still like, even if
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
fucking shitty existence, and they're just like, they're on the verge of dying from being poor and gross. They would still look down their nose at you like, "But you do porn, and that's immoral." Like, so gross. Sexual intercourse is for procreating only through this hole in this sheet.
How were you bullied in school? Like, what did they do
For
to
being
you?
black?
For being black and for being American.
Wow.
And I was like a total geek too. I had like
She's a
big
nerd.
frizzy hair, big glasses. I went to debate club and, you know,
That's
had no
so hot. I
friends.
would have fucked the shit out of you if we went to the same high school.
I was really weird in high school. I was
Yeah,
super
me
shy
too.
too. Like my first boyfriend dumped me because I wouldn't hold his hand. I was
Heck.
that
Oh.
shy. And then I left school and turned into a super fucking slut.
Also me. We're on the same path. What is that? I cannot show that.
I was looking at the face. I wanted to like zoom in on the face, but
No, don't. It's so horrible.
You're so cute. No, it's like still so glamorous. He's like wrenching your eyes open. He looks so
it
scared.
looks like Clockwork Orange.
Whose fingers are in your mouth?
That's James Dean.
Oh, James. He's got
That
to
was
come.
for a
He's gonna
porn
come.
star punishment. So, you know,
Oh.
they like all that crazy.
Yeah, I was part of the
Wow,
reason
look.
that they stopped shooting for that site because Nacho Vidal hit me in the face so hard that I had bruises on the inside of my mouth shaped like my teeth. Yep.
Wow.
I went like this and I looked like a chow with a purple mouth, and there were like these perfect imprints of my teeth.
Wow.
That site shut down though because I think
Yeah.
Visa got mad at them and was like, "This is a rape site." You
Yeah,
can't do
it really
this.
is. It's very like consequent. Like the girl does something bad, and the guy was like, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck you," and the girl's like, "Ah," but you can't say no. Like your instinct is to be like, "No," and they're like, and they put down the camera like, "You can't say no." I'm like, do you realize what just fucking came out of your mouth? I can't say fuck you. I'm gonna say no all I want. And there was like a point where Nacho made me pee in my own eyes, and I was like, I can't. This is too much.
You
for me.
peed in your own eyes.
Yeah, he made me pee in my own eyes. He made me pee in my own eyes.
Sounds like a classy gentleman.
Wow.
Yeah, Nacho
That
Vidal.
is-
He just went to jail. He got arrested in Spain for helping the Chinese mafia launder money.
Wow.
That
Genius.
So
is,
he's fucked, right? Like
No,
he's-
he got bailed out. He was just like, nah, that ain't me. Like, I'm not involved in that somehow, and it worked.
Look at this dick. You cannot put this
Maybe
behind
maybe
bars.
he you know, folded on his friends or whatever.
Oh.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know the full story, but you know, Nacho's fine. He's a meathead, and he's got
his-
a giant dick, and that's cool. But
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to like when you are having consensual rough sex, you kind of go through like your do's and don'ts. And I was like, I cannot be marked because I have to work for Penthouse in a couple days, and I can't be like bruised up or whatever, or dead, or anything like that. And that kind of just all went out the window. I felt like he was just like, okay, all right, and then like.
Forgot.
In one ear and out the other, and then he like clotheslined me and then like almost choked me out and like started smacking me in the face really hard, and I was just like, I'm getting punched in the face.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And then he had me like in
How are you
pile
friends
driver
with this guy?
and he was like making me squirt, and he was just expressing my bladder into my face.
Why would you work with this guy?
Because I worked with him before and it was fine. I
Did you
just
work
think
with
it was-
him again?
He was just in the moment, I think, and I think that maybe he was getting like kind of told by the crew, like, well, it's got to be rough. Like, don't really listen to her or whatever. I don't really know what the story is, but it really seemed like he was being coached, and like nobody was really doing anything to sort of rein him in because he's a character. He's known for very rough scenes. Did you work with Nacho?
I've worked with him once. And yes, that was definitely a fucking crazy scene.
He's crazy.
He put a plastic bag over my head and was like doing lots of breath play that way. And
Yeah.
he was like,
You trusted Nacho Vidal to put a bag on your head?
well, I just,
Death wish.
you know,
Yeah, right? Fuck that.
I'm into
I've done it-
breath
I've done it
play,
too.
Whatever. It was definitely kind of scary. At one point, I was like, okay, it needs to come off now. And then he put a hole in it and just face fucked me through the hole with the bag still over my head.
That's cool.
Yeah, that scene in Asa Akira's last movie, Insatiable 2. Two.
I'm in.
That was
Asa
a crazy
Akira.
fucking scene.
I'm in Insatiable 3.
I know.
There's only me and Brooklyn Lee are the only other girls besides Asa in that movie, and I'm super proud of it.
Yeah.
Super proud of
We
it.
gotta get her in and talk.
But yeah, Nacho was grabbing
Grabbing her
Asa
hair.
by the hair and dragging her
Dragged her.
by, and like you could tell it's like her full, like not. She doesn't weigh that much. She's a tiny person, but you could tell like
It was real.
she's not like scuttling, like crab walking on her arms and legs. He's like fully grabbing her like a caveman.
Yeah.
Like hit you in the head, drag you back
hot.
to his cave, possibly murder you and fuck your corpse.
That's really hot.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got an award for that one.
Yeah.
They won the AVN award.
That's a great video. I can't wait to see the
Yeah,
next
she's
one. You
great.
gotta give me a copy of it.
Oh, I'll get one.
I want to watch.
I don't even have it yet. But that was I filmed Asa Akira's Insatiable 3 right after we shot Prom Orgy. And I was on set from 9 a.m. Well, I was making out with a girl in my neighborhood the night before we shot the Prom Orgy. And so I was like, oh, well, you know, I'll nap on set or whatever, no big deal. And then I get the call like, do you want to be in the Asa movie? And I was like, yes, I need to be in the Asa movie. Like, this is the best idea ever. This is going to be super great for my career. And then we ended up being on set until like 3 a.m. and I'm calling Spiegler at midnight going, I'm still on set. We haven't started sex. I don't know what to do. And he's like, you can't cancel. Just sleep after you suck all those dicks. Like, you got to do it. You know, like get in there. Like the coach from Rocky, he's just like, you got to get in there, stallion.
Suck those dicks. Grab those balls. Put
And I was like, okay, thank you. And I didn't sleep at all. And I got to like rest my eyes on set when I did Asa Akira's Insatiable 3.
Yeah.
All the boys arrived and they all got ready for the scene and they're like, Miss Armand, we're ready for you to come suck 11 dicks now. Oh, thank you. Okay. And I rubbed my eyes. Good morning. Put all those dicks in my mouth. Yeah, it was fun. And there was like Mr. Pete was there too. And I was like, hey, I just saw you a couple of hours ago with your dick in my ass. Cool.
Porn life.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like somebody's got the case of Mondays. Has nothing to do with something like that. Like, how do you even go? Hey, you gotta suck 11 dicks. I mean, to you.
Well, it was supposed to be 10, and then when I got there, I was like, 1, 2, 3. Hey, there's 11 guys here, and she's like, oh, I'll just give you extra money. I was like, were you gonna see if I was gonna count them? I can count to 11. I can do that. I was like, yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna fall for that. I can count. But it's like kind of cool, like, because if extra guys, like, they all get asked or whatever, who's got the day off, who can come and like drop a load or whatever, get their dick sucked.
So does every dick have a different flavor?
Yeah. The black ones smell like grape blunt wrappers. A lot of times they do, right?
I wish
Black
that
guy?
was more true.
Some of them, like Hooks.
What's
That guy Hooks?
What's the truth?
His dick always tastes like grape blunt wrappers. Sometimes it's just salty.
I never
Salt and vinegar or
worked with
potato
him.
chip.
See, actually, as a black girl, I don't actually work with black guys that often because people always want me for interracial stuff.
Yeah, they don't want black on
So,
black. That's
yeah,
not very
black on
popular.
black.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
but how fucking
Apparently.
sexy would that be? Like a full, like, you know, like a foxy, like blaxploitation movie with like all just hot black people and like just, you know, you bust in a room and like kick a white guy's ass and then be like, "We did it, partner," and then like start making, you know what I mean? Like a detective movie.
They probably have that, don't they? They have to have that.
Probably not done well though.
Right.
Like somebody like Kimberly Kane. Well, we were gonna do instead of Prom Orgy before the movie got changed. It was supposed to be Snow White with Skin Diamond as Snow White. Real
Wow.
game
Which
changer.
would have been really fun.
And I was supposed
That
to
would've
be
been
her evil stepmother.
I'm sad that didn't happen. I hope
That
it
will-
happens in the
hopefully.
future because that would be really cool. Because
Yeah.
it'd be so different.
Yeah.
And again, that's one of those roles where I would have loved to have played it, but because of my having a darker tan than other girls, I would never be able to play that role. So I was really excited to actually be able to do it, but never mind.
I think that would be a great idea.
Someday.
They just do it to all the movies. Like
Yeah.
have Cinderella, like everyone.
Yeah.
Spinderella.
Spinderella.
She's black, right?
Spermderella.
Spermderella.
Spermderella. Spermderella.
There you go. There's another idea.
Uh,
That just derailed so fast. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody at home.
do you now in your personal sex life? Are you crazy also? Like, are you just like do me in the ass? That's all I want. Like, are you crazy? Are you more like down to earth, normal sex?
She has like you have
I have
like
a real
daddy
life
relationships.
Daddy. Yeah. My boyfriend now is almost 50, and we love to do age play stuff where I'm his little girl and he's my daddy.
All right, let's end this podcast, Dana.
Why? Because you have to go jack off with your thumb in your butt?
No, she just has a 50-year-old boyfriend. I'm done.
Get over it.
No, but it's
This
okay.
bitch is good to go.
He encourages me to be as slutty as possible. In fact, he actually asked me a few days ago, next time you're having sex with someone, will you call me so I can listen?
Yeah.
What?
Which is really hot.
Oh, I got a
it's
cell
nice
phone
being
and a
able to
couch.
be so free.
Do you have a homework? Do you get homework?
Not so much. Well, because he's a switch, so he's actually in real life very submissive.
Yeah.
So he kind of just does what I want him to do. Actually,
Where'd you
Except
meet
for
him
in the
at?
bedroom.
Is he in the? Where'd you meet him at? Is he a porn star or is he?
He does work in the industry also as a rigger.
Rigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
think it's
pretty rude to say.
I was gonna make the joke, but you fucking messed me up.
What did you say? What were you gonna say?
I believe the term they prefer is rope tying Americans.
Rope tying Americans.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
Dana's on.
Fucking slam dunk. I got that new mood right there.
That's right.
Whose new mood is?
That was the on it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my.
Rope tying Americans.
That's so much better than what I said.
Thank you.
But yeah, I prefer really crazy sex because I get bored easily.
Yeah.
You know, the vanilla shit is only good when you're too wasted or something to actually like move properly,
Yeah.
and you just kind of want to lie on top of someone for a while. But otherwise,
On top, man, you're one better than me. I'm like,
I
I'm
like-
just gonna melt into the bed and go for it.
just lie there. But
Fuck me
I
as
like
hard as you want. I don't care.
I like to feel like, I'm just like my guy friend, boyfriend, whatever you want to call him. He
Daddy.
He my daddy. He likes to fuck me until I literally can't move and I'll just lie there like and just be a thing getting fucked. It's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
What?
Yep.
So he probably takes Viagra or something like that. I'm guessing if he's
No,
50 and
he-
he's fucking.
He
like
just
that.
looks at her. Look at her. I
He
have a
is-
boner right now.
I
He
know.
honestly has more stamina than I have ever seen anyone in my entire life. But no, he doesn't take Viagra.
Wow.
He just
Black guy, white guy?
loves to fuck. He's
Ginger?
a white guy.
Ginger.
Well, he's graying a little. Salt and pepper.
Oh,
Oh.
daddy, foxy dad. Oh, fuck.
Like it
I love
has
hot
to be
dad
weird.
types.
I'm 38 and I got.
Nope. Are you?
Yeah.
Did you just up your age?
I am
Round
38.
up? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were 36.
I
you
don't
really?
discriminate though. It's not like I only date older guys. I like all kinds
You
of
date
guys.
ladies.
I date ladies too. I have a girlfriend as well.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. All right. This is getting
It's like
better.
a web, a polyamorous web.
Yeah, because she's married and he has a girlfriend who is married also, and then I also have fuck buddies.
It's like 6 degrees of skin diamond.
Yeah. Although I am really picky though in saying that.
Right,
who I get to
what's
play
your biggest pet peeves? What's the thing you look for the most, or what's one thing that annoys you the most?
I hate guys that are so fucking cocky that they can't get over their own dick when they're fucking me. They're like, yeah, baby. Oh, you like that? You like my dick? You like it? Oh, yeah. Tell me how much you like my dick. Oh, my God.
That's
is
when
my
you're
dick
like,
so hard.
then you're like, yes, yes. No, I don't. I'm over it.
It's like,
Just stop cold and just stop moving and just like get a really serious look in your face. Be like, fuck, I don't like it anymore.
I don't. Shut up. You've
Oh my
ruined
God,
it.
this is awkward. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Do you want to go? Oh, that would be so mean. Do you mind?
I actually did act. Well, it's because we had taken something that wasn't the best thing to have taken right before sex, and I thought I
Take
was
mushrooms before sex.
No, it wasn't mushrooms. This was like years ago when I was still stripping in Scotland, and me and this dude.
What drugs do strippers take?
Well, we took K.
Oh my God.
And started fucking. And I thought I was a trapeze artist in the circus because I was looking at the ceiling, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. Oh my God, I'm having sex. Oh my God. And he was like a monkey because he was really hairy. And I was like, and I had
Sounds
to
like a
stop
nightmare.
him. I was like, we can't do this. I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
Let's just, can
Can't
we just
fuck
lie
down
here for
in
a while?
this K-hole.
Never
too
saw him
weird.
again. It was weird.
Awesome.
It's very weird.
Best outcome ever.
Yeah, mushrooms to me is really hard to fuck on. I fucked a girl that was like 6'3" on mushrooms, and I was like,
Are you sure she was a girl?
Yeah, and I went down on her, and then I was like climbing up to like kiss her, and I would go back down. I was like, and then at one point I started tripping, and I was like, "This is a monster! I'm on top of a monster!" And I had to stop.
Because you're not like extremely tall. You're like
No.
5'7" or
5'8".
5'8". You're probably 5'7".
Probably.
You slouch. You need to sit up straight, Red Band.
I know. Well, when I never mind.
Oh, it doesn't matter when you're laying down, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't matter when you're on mushrooms.
No. I need a mushroom. I think my mushroom trip very soon, though. I think I need a reset. Do you do shrooms?
No, I have.
Mm.
But I did it in my house. My cats were like being really ornery, and they were like messing with me a lot.
Because they can tell.
Yeah.
They can tell when you're on
They
stuff.
were like, I was like laying on the, I don't know where I was, somewhere in my house, laying down, and they kept jumping over me and like running around the bed and jumping over me again, like one after the other. And I was like, there's little dragons flying around in my house. How did they get in there? Game of Thrones. I don't
is-
even watch that show. Why do I know that? Mushrooms.
It's so weird. It's so
Yeah.
weird how cats act when you're on mushrooms. They definitely know. I love it.
Maybe they can see what you're seeing, and they're like,
Yeah, because my cats, they like, during certain points of the night, like Heinrich will get really big-eyed, and he'll look like a glass-eyed stuffed animal or something, and then he'll just like look at certain corners of the ceiling, like someone's telling him instructions on how to kill me, and he's just like, ah, and then he'll rip around the house and do cat rodeo, and it sounds like a little tiny bronco, like padding like all up and down the wood floor. He's like so weird because he's heavy too. He's like 20 pounds, and so it's like drum 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 drum, like sounds like a tiny little bucking bronco just plotting to kill me and running around really fast. And he skids out, and since he's hairless, sometimes he skins his knee. Oh, he has a little scab on his knee because he gets too crazy at night. It's the night crazies.
You are a cat woman.
Yeah, well, whatever. I like that story.
No, but you
like it
spend a
too.
lot of time with your cats.
I do.
More than I've ever met anyone in my life.
I love them.
cats are the best in the world. I love cats.
I agree.
Cats are great.
You're the best in the world. You're the best kitty.
Do you have 2 cats? 1 cat?
Dude,
2.
Too.
Lucifer and Damien.
That's right. I already knew this.
Yes.
Do you love the devil? What's the deal?
Actually, my
because your parents are missionaries.
Yeah,
They're like Christian
whoa,
missionaries.
wait a second here.
well, no, when I adopted Lucifer, that was his name already, and then when I got Damien, I just wanted to pick a name that kind of went with Lucifer, so I picked
Jesus?
Damien. It was going to be either Gabriel or Damien,
Gabriel.
but I decided on Damien.
Or Judas.
But since I've been watching Dexter a lot recently, I kind of want to change his name to Dexter because I'm obsessed.
I know. I this season seems so much better
Don't
than
tell
last
me.
season.
She
Are
don't
you on
watch
last season right now?
Yes. Well, I
Don't give up.
just started
It's awful.
watching it. I just started watching it. I'm almost at the end.
You're gonna hate it.
It's the religious one, right?
Yeah, it's so dumb. I
Yeah.
hate that season. I almost gave up on the whole entire show.
Your
a
interests
couple
are dumb.
times, but that last season, I don't even know how I got through it. It was so horrible, just so horrible.
I love Dexter.
Me too.
I've been seeing blood everywhere now because I've been watching it so much. I'm like, is that blood? No, it's an oil stain.
Right.
Is that
Yeah.
blood? No, it's gum.
It's gum.
Yeah, I always.
But the next time you see blood, you're going to be like, what? Oh. It'll be shooting out of someone's penis.
Oh no.
Oh.
45 miles per hour.
No, that sounds
bloodshot.
like a disease.
Yeah, it's gonorrhea. Deal with it.
Really? That's what happened?
You and Joe Rogan won't shut up.
Gonorrhea, cha-cha-cha. Gonorrhea, cha-cha-cha. This new mood really hits the spot. So, what time is it?
We
did it.
9:50.
What's your website going to be called?
SkinDiamondVIP.com.
SkinDiamondVIP.com.
Yep.
From the nice people at Pooh.
So
And on Twitter, it's skin_diamond.
Yes.
And it's a sexy photo with cats and you
the one
drawing.
with the cats on it is me.
And
I like
This is awesome. This was an action-packed, informational podcast. We really...
oh wait, we forgot to do our
Oh,
famous.
happy Halloween thing. Do you want to
Oh,
Halloween?
we got two things we need to do.
Oh,
then.
two things.
One was this week we asked the listeners to tweet us what part of the body that I'm supposed to touch of Dana. Of course, the
I
first
never
time,
agreed to this part.
Yeah, you did. You just didn't remember.
got roofied.
First, of course, the first time was holding your hand,
Yeah, you hold my hand.
and then last week was touching your boob outside of the shirt.
Over my shirt.
And this week is your butthole.
Nope.
That's you're not gonna do that. So you're just gonna make all the people sad.
They'll get over it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, sorry. So you guys.
You're
can
just,
yell at her.
you're my
not-
friend, and I don't want you to touch my butthole because that's not friendship.
Even
weird.
over the pants.
I guess so. I mean, you're not going to be able to feel my butthole because my ass cheeks are so huge from doing pop physique.
Well, you have to spread your butt open with your pants on, and then tell me where it is, and I'll just poke it.
You're going to poke my taint?
Yeah, well, it'll be like a trampoline. It'll be like a trampoline.
Yeah, I won't actually poke it. It'll just be like
What if-
It'll be like a
poking
pocket.
the
What if,
area.
what if
Yeah, it'll be a
Skin
pocket.
does it and then you just watch?
Okay.
I'm more comfortable because I've actually had sex with her and I'm going to do it again. But I'm not going to have sex with you.
All right.
I can do it. I can definitely do that.
All right.
Go poke my
So
Poke your butthole.
poke my butthole through my pants though.
Okay.
Right.
You've got good aim.
Well, I've seen a lot of buttholes in my life.
Yeah, you look like I'm fingering my butt.
So for the audio listeners, she's doing a butt trampoline on Dana, and it was successful.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. I feel pretty good about that.
So the other thing, let's check this out because it is the holiday.
Yeah,
it was
we were
Halloween this
partying
year.
at the Comedy Store yesterday, and so we missed Halloween. But
Yeah, let's take
this
a
is
look
the
at
video. I did shot this video last year for Halloween on Funny or Die, and it's.
Oh, I've seen this.
You've seen this?
It's awesome.
I'm in it.
They did the monster fuck, but Frankenstein's
There
bride
she
was
is.
the biggest slut. Dracula got balls deep in her butt. She got titty fucked by a giant spider. Jizz made the streaks in her hair much wider. Her 3 holes were filled like a bowling ball. And while monsters all fucked,
There's Ryan Mervis
dead
as the
bride,
Wolfman.
Frankenstein just jacked off and cried. Now you can monster fuck and do the graveyard fuck.
I just love it how he
I love his face. He's so pissed off.
punches it so hard every time. Like he says "fuck" more angry every time.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So if you guys want to watch the whole thing, it's on Funny or Die. It's called The Original Monster Mash, and I play the Bride of Frankenstein. And they asked me to do it because I do stuff for Funny or Die, or like with the people at the midnight show. They perform at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, and if they need to do any like video bits or they need a porn girl to like come do some live thing on stage, they always ask me, and because I won't be offended or whatever. But the first time I met these dudes, I did like a fake GoDaddy Super Bowl ad, and it showed like full frontal vagina up close, and it was like on the screen. They were playing it on the projector at the UCB, and it was like my vagina was like my vulva, excuse me, like 3 feet tall.
Wow.
Huge pussy, like, and it like sustained like the biggest laugh of the night, and it was like sustained, like it was uproarious, crazy, like hysterical, uncomfortable laughter. And I went to the after party, and everyone's like, "Did you see the pussy?" And I was like, "That was my pussy," and people were high fiving me, nice. And it was awesome. But it's censored on the
Oh, that sucks.
on the Funny or Die site, but there's got to be like an uncensored version somewhere on the internet.
I'm sure there is.
And you can see my little puss flaps.
Pussy flap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I had fun.
I had fun too.
I had fun
Thank you so
too.
much for coming. Even though Red Band asked me to do it very last minute, you're a real sport. Thank you for driving.
Oh
my gosh.
pleasure. It's all
You need the
practice
you need
for
the
me.
practice.
It's all practice. Hopefully I won't die anytime. Well,
okay.
people are so rude here. They almost hit me all the time.
Oh, don't hit her.
You got to become really defensive.
Yes.
Like drive like a dominatrix.
I'm learning.
And drive like no one's looking.
Or just
Yeah,
have me drive you
fuckers.
wherever you want to
Or
go.
yeah. Drive sober. Safety first.
All right. Talk to you guys
Okay.
later. Follow us on Twitter. And
Red Band, Dana Diarmond, skin_diamond.
go to Onnit, our new sponsor. Go to onnit.com.
Get
Use
the new
coupon
mood.
code. Yeah, new mood. That's the good shit.
And
right there.
What's the
this
coupon
called?
code?
Alpha Brain. Yeah, coupon code's Death Squad, and that will give you 10% off.
Very original.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Talk sweet to me.